So I got the Rift S back in June of 2019, and I've been loving it. VR has always been something that I've been interested in, way back when the Oculus was new and in their Kickstarter phase. I would watch YouTubers play with the DK1 and play really shitty VR games. But as time passed, we got the CV1, the HTC Vive, the Rift S, and the Valve Index. So roughly a year has passed since I made my first video on the Rift S. And now I wanted to make a update to that video. A lot of what I said in my first video still stands true. The Rift S is a affordable and easy to set up VR headset. No need for base stations, and with inside-out tracking, it makes the headset easy to move around. Now it's no Quest, but it's still a more portable VR headset than the Valve Index or the HTC Vive. So if you have a strong enough laptop, then you have a nice portable PC VR setup. Still, the Quest is the master of portable VR, but I don't have a Quest, so this is the next best thing to a portable VR. And after a year of playing with the Rift S, it still looks great. The headset and the controllers are still in great conditions. Especially the controllers. I've definitely punched a few walls. And they have minor scratches, but nothing big. Really good quality from my experience. Now this is a little controversial, but the built-in mic of the Rift S is awful. I see a lot of people praising the Rift S for having the best mic in the VR headset, but if that's true, then damn, I wonder what the other headset mics sound like. Here's a audio clip from the headset mic. The Oculus Rift S built-in microphone audio check. Test 1 2, 3 2 1 test. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Mic check on a $15 microphone. Test 1 2, 3 2 1. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. Yeah, I don't know. I think it sounds awful and muddled. Maybe I'm just spoiled of what a good mic should sound like. The headset also doesn't support external mics. You can't plug in a mic into the audio jack. It just doesn't work when I try. I tried both plugging in a external mic directly and using a input-output splitter. The Oculus Rift S just doesn't support external mics. So if you want a better mic quality, you're gonna need a Bluetooth mic or a lapel mic. The Rift S software was awful when it first launched. The inside-out tracking would not work when the controllers were too close to the headset, like you would do if you were aiming down sights. This made playing a lot of FPS VR games impossible, but they eventually fixed it after a few months. The Rift S gets a lot of firmware updates, and I mean a lot. I feel like every week I have to update my firmware. Now, that is an exaggeration, but it does feel like that, and it can be a little annoying sometimes. But hey, it's a good thing that they're so active to fix these issues. It's just too bad that they still haven't added a opacity slider to the Guardian boundaries. See, I play in a very small play area, the minimum that the Rift S allows. So the Guardian boundary pops up a lot. And it's a solid grid pattern and it can be distracting, making it really hard to see past it. I would really like an opacity slider to tone down the visibility of the Guardian. Enough for me to know it's there, but not so strong that that's all I can see. Steam VR has this feature, but the Rift S is lacking it. Some other issues with the software is that sometimes the Rift S resets when there's a firmware update, so I have to go through the setup process again, set my floor distance, redo my Guardian boundaries. It happens quite a few times. And the Oculus app still gives off the false warnings of the headset audio not working when it is actually working. Lastly, the Oculus app has no support for cloud saves. This one hurts so bad. I recently did a major upgrade to my PC, and in doing so I lost a lot of stuff in the progress, like save data. With Steam, that's not a problem, because a lot of games have Steam cloud support. But all my save data on the Oculus app, that was lost. RIP my save data for Robo recall. The Rift S software is getting a lot better, but there's still a lot of things that they need to improve on. At least the hardware is pretty solid. Like, I love the index, but I've seen so many posts on Reddit about people having to send their index controllers back for RMA. Like, yikes, it makes me think twice about getting a Valve index now. So after roughly a year with the Rift S, I am happy with my purchase. The Rift S is an incredible VR headset, and it's great for the price. It kinda has been a bit slow for new VR games to come out. There's not that many new VR games that really interest me, but I am excited for Half-Life Alyx, and I really hope that game does not get delayed. But it is Valve we're talking about, so we'll see. And hopefully this causes AAA companies to look more into VR and make better AAA VR games. And hey, Valve said they're making 3 AAA VR games. We know one of them, so we still have the other 2 to look forward to. We're just gonna have to wait and see. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.